We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Carlos Carrasco gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour. But the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Striding into the box, Jose Iglesias. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's set and the pitch. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately. Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Iglesias aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Popped him up. Ramirez is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jeffrey Rodriguez is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 68, Jeffrey Rodriguez.
Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Boy, this is a really good hitter, but he's desperately been struggling recently at the plate. His average is still good, but it's dropping fast. He needs a quick turnaround.
First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. The count now at 2-2. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Wade LeBlanc will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mercado.
Pitch on the way. Popped up. Davis has a play. 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Delino DeShields.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's got a 3-for-5 line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Tribe turned away in the first. We played 1 in Cleveland with no score. Stepping into the box, DJ Stewart. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Santander, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Rodriguez Has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 0-2 once more. There's a fastball that misses. A runner at second, nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball well outside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Chris Davis at the plate now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. None out, runners at first and second. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, number 6. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch, lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting it, the catcher, Chance.
Into the box, Chance Cisco. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. in the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Line hard. Foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Orioles settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Baltimore's out in front, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Franmil Reyes.
The right fielder, Rodney Reyes.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lindor is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Popped him up. Davis in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's close.
Runners on first with one down. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Fouled off. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Two out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Indians fail to score. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The shortstop.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Liner towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That's a ball.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he popped him up. Ramirez moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
In now, Trey Mancini. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
A full count to the Orioles designated hitter.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, DJ Stewart, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. At the plate, Jordan Luplow. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Jordan Luplow.
First delivery to him on the way.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit, but that'll hit off the wall in left center, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel of the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
At the plate, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
That's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at bat.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Perez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
First and second here with nobody out. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. First and second now, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Delino DeShields.
Striding in once again, Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Alberto has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Chris Davis. Here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
At the ball.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Onto the home run porch and gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis, number 11 for him on the season, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 6. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's too high.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
The count is full.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And it's fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Luplow will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 31.
In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
1-1 the count. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that misses. 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Full count now for the Orioles center fielder. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He popped out in his first trip.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
From the stretch.
1-1.
The 1-0. 2-0.
2-0.
Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Hanser Alberto. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Now the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So here's Trey Mancini. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. To Santana to get the double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Ready now, DJ Stewart. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Now here it comes.
Ball inside. Ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch.
Hey.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Orioles held in check there as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jordan Luplow. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch.
Nope.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Cisco waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Domingo Santana.
1 man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Roberto Perez.
Digging in now, Roberto Perez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first. Davis has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Number 43 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 43.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Santander comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Anthony Santander.
He's set, and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
1 ball, 2
Swung
strikes.
on and missed. 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, number 6, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Oscar Mercado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the 1-0.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Delino DeShields.
So striding forward now, Delino DeShields. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball,
Off
1
the
strike.
plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1.
The count is 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So now Carlos Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 2-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Alberto gloves it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 2-0. Adam Simber is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco.
Chance Sisco.
First offering on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Simber, a native Oregonian. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready for another shot now, Cedric Mullins. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The 1-0.
Hey! Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
The count.
Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Two out, nobody on. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're up 2-0. In now for Cleveland, Frenmel Reyes will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no strike.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Here comes the 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-1. Count even at 2-2.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Domingo Santana.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Domingo Santana. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hard hit ball to second. Alberto fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Orioles are on top 2-0. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Leading off the inning, Hanser Alberto, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Alberto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. grounded to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, number 24.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
2 out with the man at first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Luplow is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit out towards second. Alberto has it. And there's 1 down now.
The center fielder, number 13, Oscar Mercado.
Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming here, and that's going to do it for Wade LeBlanc. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Sean Armstrong answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Sean Armstrong.
Number 21 is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Digging in, Delino DeShields. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. One out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt. Now a flare out toward right center. Alberto ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 2-0. James Hoyt enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Chris Davis. From the stretch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. The 2-1 home is on the ground to the left side, a base hit, and that's through for a hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
To the plate now, number 6, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Chance Sisco, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here it comes on 0-2, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at bat if they want to get back in this thing. Orioles held in check there, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Michael Givens takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
60, Michael Givens.
Stepping into the box, Franmil Reyes. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here it comes. 0-2.
At the ball.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was great all night long.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run. In line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
That's a ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Mullins is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Fly ball right down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Last strike now for Cleveland. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Baltimore took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Wade LeBlanc with his 4th win this season. Michael Givens wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.